everybody. Today's practice is one of the foundational practices to build up body awareness, especially for those of us who feel like full body awareness is way too much, way too soon. As always, we are getting into the habit of checking in with ourselves, trusting our experience. If we need to ease back or take a break for any reason, we respect that. So if we're ready, with the eyes open, eyes closed, we can decide. We might just take a breath in, and we'll take a breath out. And that might be all we do right now. We'll take a breath in. We'll take a breath out. Now, it doesn't have to be in through the nose or out through the mouth. It can be however we need it to be. Now, if we can, I invite you to take your fingertips, and we're just going to find a place that we can rest those fingertips. Now, they might rest against each other. They might rest against our lap, table, chair, floor. You decide. But if it feels all right, I invite you to start playing with putting a little pressure into those fingers and then releasing them. And that might be all we do. We put a little pressure into our fingertips and then we release them. And that's really all we have to do. We're just going to play around with that pressure, how it changes when we press the fingers, how it changes when we release. If it feels okay, we're going to add in our breath. So perhaps on our inhale, we'll just press our fingers in whatever way is going to work for us. On the exhale, we release it. Now, if it's okay, we're going to repeat this. Maybe we can inhale and press the fingers. Exhale and release. Inhale and we'll press our fingers. And exhale and we'll release. Now, if it feels okay, we're going to try this for 3 more breaths. Now, we might stay with this. Now, again, they don't have to be fingertips pressing together. They might be fingertips pressing on the chair, the table, the floor. If it feels all right, we might do the same with our palms. Now, we have a lot of options here. Maybe our palms are resting on something. We could also press our palms together. We could also stack our hands on our heart. We're just going to figure out what works for us today. And just like we did with the fingertips, maybe we can put a little pressure into the hands, wherever the hands are right now, and we can release that. Now, maybe we repeat this. We'll put a little pressure into the hands, and we'll release. We don't have to do anything else, just noticing that change in pressure as we put a little pressure in and we release that pressure. We could add in the breath if we want to. Maybe we inhale as we put a little pressure into the hands. We'll exhale and let that pressure relax. So we could inhale, put a little pressure into the hands, and exhale and let that pressure relax. And we'll just repeat this. And if it's okay, we'll repeat it for 3 more breaths. Now, we could always let our hands relax down. If our toes are touching the floor in any way, we can do this last practice. If our toes are not touching the floor in any way, we can still do it. We'll just play with curling our toes in instead of pressing the toes down. So just like before, we might press our toes down into the floor or into our shoes, or if our feet are not touching the floor, we might just let them curl in, and then we'll release that. And again, just noticing that change in sensation, how the sensation changes when we press our feet down. And it changes when we relax our toes. And again, just doing this is already more than enough. We're building up that bodily awareness. If we want to add in our breath, maybe we inhale as we press our toes down. We'll exhale as the toes relax. So we'll inhale to press down. We'll exhale to relax. Now, could we try this 3 more times? And we might stay with this. As always, we're here for as long or as little as we need. Maybe it feels okay to find a relatively normal breath in, a relatively normal breath out. Maybe we stay here for as long as we need.